Friday, and here I am, almost 6 o'clock. Turned out I had a short reminder to jump on a training call all about artificial intelligence, AI chat, if you're familiar with any of it. Excellent, and I'm so glad I did take the time, but it was 3 hours, and so there's my time gone. However, recently I've been working with different people, and there's always this balance of personal responsibility and the balance of what do you do with it, both with your client and with yourself, with your friends, with the community. Like, where does one start and stop in that? So have you ever wondered where that line is? I've learned that it's very tricky business, but you have to kind of balance it out and see where do you have to go, being very careful to know exactly what is the reasoning and what is right in your own being. So it's really interesting. And the other thing that happened while I was helping the other people, other person, whatever, I said something, and a couple of days later, I was still kind of reiterating in my head what I had said, and thought, oh my goodness, there's the kettle and the pot. The kettle calling the pot black, and the pot calling the kettle black. I was giving exactly the same advice that I needed to hear for myself. And that's not uncommon. Do you ever say things that would help somebody else get clear and move forward? But if you don't think through it, how often have you caught that, that was for me as well? So I don't know. I almost think that's like having a double win. Both of us getting clarity, first by a suggestion, or here's the idea, or here's my thoughts. And there a couple of days later, coming back right like a mirror to me, getting my own clarity and my own commitment and having to make my own declaration. It's like figuring out still, who am I going to be when I grow up? You ever wonder about that for yourself? Oh man, I don't think I'm ever going to quit growing up. Now I wonder, what will I be when I grow up? I often laugh about it, but life brings us its own humor. And so I've discovered in my own conundrum then that who I will be when I grow up, there it comes back, that old common statement. But who are you, Sandra? Besides your work that you do, I am a teacher. I have always been a teacher. I loved school. Even in a little grade school, and when we would play games, I would be the teacher. I was always going to be a teacher, and I became a teacher. I taught school. But you know what? As I went into the financial business, I continued to teach. Every time my mouth opens, there's the teacher coming out. I am a teacher. And finally, just to say, okay, Sandra, I am a teacher and always been a teacher, just accept it. So I've been able to simplify exactly what I do now that I'm grown up. Guess what? I am still a teacher. I'm a teacher, a guide, a mentor, and a coach. And who I teach professionals and executives and entrepreneurs to speak up with confidence, clarity, ease, and flow. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. And it's just who I'm at. And so be it, and so it is, as my friend Pat would say. What do you commit to in order to achieve your dream? Have you figured that out yet? Like, when are you really, I want it so bad I can taste it. Have you made that commitment? Have you made that declaration? Do you know who you are? And then you'll have the freedom and the responsibility to live from that space. Oh, there, I've got that off my chest. Anyhow, have a wonderful weekend. Happy Canada Day to those of the Canadians. July 1 tomorrow, July 4 coming up soon for the Americans. But do have a wonderful weekend and holiday, few days. And really think about, what is your commitment to your dream? How are you moving from that dream, from that place to make your dream your reality. All the best. It's Coach Sandra, compassionate queen of straight talk. You can do it. Yeah, I can help.